The definition of language death. The issue of death is not only experienced by all beings only life, such as humans, animals, and plants, but death is also experienced by language. The term language death, also known as language disappear, and there are also experts who call it language death. As one said language expert Rogers 1990, that language also follows a life cycle. Something is born, grows, develops, and exists, also lost, or even die. In principle, the two terms are the same. In Indonesian, the term language death is also known as language extinction. Language death undergoes a process that takes long time. Before the death of a language existed also the period of dying or almost extinct or in danger. British Library 1999 said that one of the efforts to save cultural heritage which is almost extinct includes language than the entire world community. So, what is this that language like? Why language can die?
1. War and ethnic cleansing. War is one of the factors that cause the death of language. Imagine, a war will have claimed many lives. Hundreds of thousands and even millions of lives could be lost because of war. Along with the death of millions of human souls, the language they speak also became at stake, such as the prolonged war between the Hutu and Tutsi tribes in the African country of Rwanda. Millions of Rwandan people died as a result of this endless war. As a result, many languages and a dialect in a community become extinct as a human die in a war. The civil war in Rwanda also destroyed the cultural foundation of the two tribes. 2. Foreign language hegemony. Hegemony, or domination of a language over another language, will cause a language to die, because according to the language law, survival of the fittest. A strong languages will dominate a weak languages. Who dares he will become king? Those who couldn't survive will be crushed. Cases of language death, as example, in local languages in Indonesia. English languages. According to UNESCO, at least 2 billion people on this earth speak English, even though a few decades ago English was only spoken by around 400 million people. 3. Feelings of pride in one's own languages. Feelings of pride, embarrassment, or lack of confidence from a group of speakers of language toward their own language can lead to the extinction of a language. Maybe this symptom will not be felt in the near future, but it can be proven in quite a long time. For example, a group of people who speak Minang in a more developed area will tend to speak Indonesian and often use English terms in their communication. Of course, they will feel proud by using a foreign language because they are considered to have a higher prestige. They also feel that by using a foreign language, their social status is getting higher. The last, mixed marriage. The threat of our citizens marrying Caucasians that has hit Indonesia in the recent year can also kill our native language. If a citizen of our country marries a foreigner and lives in a foreign country, the dominant language used in the language of their husband or maybe their wife. Cases of language death in local languages in Indonesia. The Sundanese itself is almost extinct because of the origin people of Sundanese and immigrants are more focused on developing international languages such as English, Korean, and another language. In fact, the Sundanese are the second largest ethnic group in Indonesia. The area of Sunda tribe consists of two categories. First, Great Sunda, including Sumatra, Java Island, Kalimantan, and Sulawesi, and the second, Lesser Sunda, is from Nusa Tenggara Islands. According from a lecturer from Universitas Padjadjaran Bandung, Professor Ganjar Kurnia, he said, At present, Sundanese is a communication tool for the Sundanese people who are no longer used by the people. So that's why he feels anxious about the existence of Sundanese languages. Just like the Sundanese language, the Palembang language is also in danger of becoming extinct in the near future if the younger generation does not continue this oldest language in the South Sumatra. Based on a Mr. Yai Bag's confession, today's young people are starting to not know the Palembang languages. If you say 1%, yes, that's how it is. And if I may say, from 1% earlier, it has reduced to 0.5%. Automatically, the exchanges of the Palembang language is not impossible. That from Mr. Yai Bag. The only thing that can be done by Yai Bag so that the Palembang language still exists is translating the Quran in Arabic and a Palembang language.